What's going on, Raider Nation? Week 3, Raiders are going to play the Jets, and this is going to be an extremely tough battle. The real stretch begins because you got the Jets, you got the Patriots, and then you got Houston in 3 consecutive weeks, and all 3 are looking to be division contenders in their respective divisions. First off, regarding the Jets, they probably have the most arrogant fan base ever. I'll say that right now. I've been reading the media, half the fans are on my videos, been saying you're not winning week 3, you're not winning week 3, fine. The big thing though is that of course the Jets themselves back it up, and the Jets team backs it up. Rex Ryan should be in the TTC or something just because of the way they talk and the way their team is motivated to talk, because they definitely talk a lot, they run their mouths, but as I said before, they backed it up. If there was, every fan base has its arrogance, and, I could say on a scale of 1 to 10, they're arrogant. Everyone has an arrogance level of 8 or 9. But the Jets' arrogance level has to be at like 13 or something, off the scale. But going on to this game, how do we shut up the fans and shut up Rex Ryan's talks? Well, first off, the Raiders are going to have some sort of composure and play almost a flawless game. The Jets, if you want to talk about matchups, the matchups head-to-head, if this game was played on paper, the Jets win easily. The Jets are a very pesky team, a very scrappy team. They're one that's going to want to, take advantage of whatever mistakes you make. They're going to really pounce on them. So the turnover battle is going to be very important. The Raiders are going to have to force turnovers. And can we stop playing very soft? I mean, Chuck Bresnahan, very soft defense in the second half, and it came back to haunt us. I mean, very annoying. We couldn't get a stop for our lives. I mean, I don't know what we were doing out there. But the big thing, the Jets' offensive line is partly injured. Mangold is out. I expect the defensive line to really play some redemption and actually get to Sanchez fast. We need to stack more guys in the box. I think, whenever we play zone, it's awful. I know zone is occasionally used in this league. I get the point of it. But we don't have the guys meant for zone. It's pretty obvious. If we ever play zone, someone's going to get an underneath reception and then just pull a easy juke move to get in the open field. And it sucks. So quit the zone. I'm very tired of that. As said before, you also have to stop the run. Their running game is not great. I am not exactly impressed with LaDainian Tomlinson, who's really old, or Sean Green. They haven't been the greatest running team. Sanchez, though, has shown that he can be efficient or accurate when needed to be called upon. Very streaky quarterback, but when he's on, he's on. We've got to watch out for that. Of course, they got the weapons in Santonio Holmes. Very old Derek Mason. I never thought he'd still be playing at the age he is. And then, of course, you still got Keller as a weapon. You got just a load of these misfits, it almost feels like. I remember last year they had Braylon Edwards, who was there, but he's not there anymore. So you got to watch out for that. Of course, I'm not impressed with Plexico Burris. I'm really not. It would be sad if he scores a lot on us. But Sanchez, if we could get to him early, I think we could control this game. The running game better show up and better be solid. Jason Campbell played pretty well last week. Hopefully our receivers are healthy and Kevin Boss is healthy. Very frustrating that he's been out for a few games. But if we can control the time of possession and make sure the offense is on the field more than the defense, we have a shot, and an outside shot in this game. There's been frustration, there's been a pain since last week, but I'm happy that Hugh Jackson took it like a man, did not blame the refs, did not take any blames except on the team itself. They're going to still have to play a near flawless game because on paper the Jets just have a better matchup than what the Raiders have personnel-wise. Quick note, of course, since this is a home game, it could be blacked out, and if it is, this is where I'll need your help. For those of you who live in the outside the blackout zone, not the entire state of California is not blacked out. If you live up in like Mount Shasta or live down south in Bakersfield, I know you get the Raiders, regardless of blackout or not. I know if you're in like Los Angeles, you get the Chargers TV market. But this is where I'll need your help, because I'm not able to watch the game, physically watch play-by-play, if the game is blacked out this Sunday. I usually depend on the radio. I'm not able to stream it because this connection in this building is not very good. So, the NFL blackouts kind of suck, and that's just how it is. So that's a bit for the Raiders talk. Just quickly on another note, I know this is kind of old news, but for those of you who are boxing fans, of course Floyd Mayweather defeated Ortiz last weekend, and then it ended all controversially with the 2 punches, sucker punches after an apology, and after a illegal headbutt. Do you side with Floyd or the Ortiz on the decision? Personally, I believe Ortiz got what he deserved after the illegal headbutt. That's just me. You should always have your guard up when you're fighting. I know what that's like to be fighting, so not boxing necessarily, but fighting in general. You should never let your defenses down. I think Floyd Mayweather, it was cheap, it was legal, but it was also dirty. But Floyd, Ortiz got what he deserved. That's all I'll say. I want to know your take on that as well. So, what's your take on this Raiders game? We'll see y'all later, and go Raiders as always. See you guys after the game.